How's it going, everyone? I'm Game Master 648, and welcome to the Expanse, a Telltale Series. Finally, it's out. Telltale Games is officially back. I'm recording this at 12:01 a.m. for me, so I'm keeping my voice down just to not wake up my parents. They have to go to work tomorrow. Well, it's already tomorrow, but yeah. Telltale Games is officially back. This is their first game they have released. Ever since they went bankrupt, they shut down and got revived by LCG Entertainment. They have not made a game in almost 5 years. The last game they made was The Walking Dead, the final season, which came out back in August of 2018. It's now July 26, 2023, and the game is finally out 24 hours early before the game's actual release. That's because I pre-ordered the game way back then, the deluxe edition, and I am happy to play it. Alright. Here we go. Wait, let me see here. Yeah, I just need to mute them. I don't want my videos to get copyrighted. Sprint. Accessibility. By the way, I am playing this on the PS5.
Listen, come on. Listen.
There's Kamina Drama.
Listen to me. No!
8 hours earlier.
Let's celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
Our last mission.
I've heard that before.
This is the one. By the end of the day, all of us are gonna be fucking rich, but mostly you and me.
It's another wreck.
It's not just any wreck. The UNN Shinabi. Dropped off the map less than a week ago. No distress call. Those UNN pricks never come out this far unless they're carrying something special.
Aren't you one of those UNN pricks?
Easy. If I'm still one of those UNN pricks, then you're still an OPA traitor with Anderson Dawes' bounty on your head. But the past is the past.
The past is the past. Why didn't you take it? The bounty.
I knew you were worth more. Anybody who could piss off someone that dangerous must be pretty fucking valuable.
Yep, so the 4 dialogue choice is not there anymore.
Anderson Dawes is a gangster and a killer. It's not hard to piss off a man like that.
Well, his loss is my gain.
Just want to make sure you're not having second thoughts about our deal.
No, come on. We're equal partners. We pay the crew, the costs, and the overhead. The rest is 50-50. You and me. We've got a good thing going here. Nobody fucks with you, which means nobody fucks with me. And hell, if this score is what I think it could be, you've got the deal of the century. Not drink. Yam sang, or whatever the fuck you people say.
Close enough.
I've heard that this game takes place before The Expanse, the TV show, which I never watched yet. I am looking forward to watching the show so I can understand the story, the characters and all that.
Time to rally the crew for Cox's latest, last mission. I should start by briefing Khan.
Man, the mechanics in this is great. Built by Telltale and Deck 9. It's not the Telltale 2 anymore. They've had since 2004. They had since 2005 till 2018.
Khan, new orders from the captain.
I know. He already sent me the coordinates.
Captain thinks that this could be...
Last score we'll ever need. All of a century. I got the pep talk from him.
What's our ETA?
It depends
On what?
on how long you plan to waste my time. Oh dear, I made the lackey upset. Forgive me.
Call me that again.
We're nearly there. The debris field is massive. It'll take me a minute to navigate.
I've heard that there's going to be Lang Belter in this.
Hell and back.
Some language
I
for
should
The
check the command
Expanse.
console for more information on the Shinobi. She's been chewing on that same cigar for weeks.
So the last episode that Telltale did before they shut down was The Walking Dead episode, The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 2, Suffer the Children, which came out in September 25th of 2018.
As the XO, it's my job to make sure the ship and its crew are in order. I keep a log on the ship and on our scavenge missions.
Haven't had to shoot much, but we keep the PDCs full.
Objectives, mission logs. So it depends on the choices you make in the game. People dies except for you. Everyone lives except for you.
fully stocked. Just in case. Wouldn't want to do a high G burn in one of these. It's bad enough with the juice and the cushy chair.
Man, so they brought back Kamina Drama's actress to the game. Her actual
Haven't
voice.
had to shoot much, but we keep the PDCs fully stocked. Just in case. Time to find the rest of the crew. Ship's diagnostics always come back good. The Artemis isn't much to look at, but she's built to last. Of course, Cox needs to get his beauty rest before he gets back to work, doing absolutely nothing. Ship's diagnostics always come back good. The Artemis isn't much to look at, but she's built to last.
Oh man, these new mechanics. Can't wait to see what the Wolf Among Us 2 will have next year.
I used to suit up in the prep room with everyone. But I've seen Arlen's and Rayan's asses enough for one lifetime. Now, I keep my back suited for the group.
Now, I love how the waypoint's set up right there in the game.
I wonder what angry pilot could have written this.
Telltale Games in Deck 9. Oh, they're pulling out a Life is Strange reference?
What's your excuse this time? You not get enough sleep? You need some aqua caca, huh?
Ow! Just let me go. It just fell, okay?
What I tell you? Tinsha, you stupid prig! Quit fucking up!
Boss man, make him stop.
Shut it, Tokaka.
Enough of this, Falota! And you wonder why I have to treat you like Maliwala. We got a job, Baratas. Listen up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm tired of rooting around in the dumpster for that Inya.
Cox promised us a real payday. He said, give me 3 months, and you never have to work again. He said,
this the next job. And he, the boss man.
Just like Series. Bossing everyone around, only this time no dolls to keep you on the leash, yeah?
This isn't serious. On the ship, I'm the XO.
Shit. I was only fucking with you, Copang.
Yeah, like I said, I never watched the show. I've only heard of The Expanse for the first time when this game was announced back at the Game Awards.
So far, none of the biomass that's gone through this recycler has been a crew member. Supplies are always tight on long jobs, but we're running low on even the basics now. Nothing like fresh herbs and spices to go with dried kibble. Arlen is right, that Rayan can't keep his shit from breaking. It only makes my job
I wonder what the Wolf Among Us game mechanics will look like next year. I've only heard that... I've only heard that the Wolf Among Us 2 has been delayed till next year. Yeah, so Telltale and Deck 9 working together to make this game.
Food in the belt is never fancy. But my stomach still turns when I look at this mush. 'Cause 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 'cause
since the game is out 24 hours early, I'm hoping that people will get to play this game next year.
Written this.
Maya has a plan for this meditation session. She's going to bring her makeup kit and wait until Virgil gets into a deep trance, then go to town on him. I may have to watch. Virgil. Virgil!
Exo drummer.
Usually medics only know enough to plug that thing in and rig up the morphine dispenser.
Well, I took a course in autodock repair during my residency. Useful for work outside the medical system. It's been giving me abnormal readings since Series, but I finally know why. The laser crystal's badly occluded.
This looks like the kind of job that Maya would kill for.
While Miss Castillo can no doubt install a new crystal, I'm afraid we'll need a new one first. I can only imagine what ancient welding equipment the captain dug this stone out of. But we'll need a high-quality gem for surgical work. I assume you didn't come here to talk about crystals.
We have a new target.
What is it this time, El Dorado? The Fountain of Youth? Let me guess. The Falcon Horde of Venus?
The UNN Urshanabi. Cap believes there's something valuable on board. Something special.
Do we want to invite that kind of attention?
We'll be fine. In and out. No games.
I'll monitor any data you send back, and I'll be here to patch anyone up, should it come to that.
We're gonna suit up?
Recruited me. A big selling point was the med bay and the medic. Not something you see on most scavenging ships. Should I be concerned that our medic thinks we need this many prosthetics? Does he know something I don't? We never have enough supplies, but Virgil always seems to make do. Where do I look for a replacement crystal?
Aside from medical, high-end navigation or communication systems use them as well.
Any other medic, and I'd assume he spent the day napping in this. Not this medic.
No one on this ship likes to talk about their past, but Virgil is a real mystery.
ETA 5 minutes, drummer.
Will do, boss man. Headed back to my room to suit up now.
There are some side objectives.
I bet she sniffs that box before she goes to bed.
I never thought I'd get along with a Martian Marine. But Maya hates the MCRN almost as much as I do.
Man, I hope The Wolf Among Us 2 might have mechanics like these next year when the game is out.
First time in the belt. Despite whatever filota this book taught.
Don't get me wrong, The Wolf Among Us 1, which came out in 2013, that game was the very best game in the world. That game was the best. The Walking Dead Season 1, The Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands were the best games I've played in the past.
Have expected, and a lot further away from anything else. A little token of my childhood series. Each time it gets another crack, it reminds me of that shit heap even more.
DOS gave me everything. A job, a purpose, a community.
Even with everything he's done to me, I would never turn Dawes into UNN forces. Took every yen I had to get off Ceres without Dawes or Star Helix noticing.
I did try to sign in my Telltale account
Where
on
are you
this
going
game,
to
but,
go, Kamina? Huh?
Anywhere but here.
well,
With anyone but
failed.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltalowda, but you are not a traitor. You love your belt, and right now, belt is me.
I'm busy.
You're late. Quit tinkering and get your helmet. We're about to push off.
Fucking make me.
Typical Martian. With the mouth that only knows how to kiss ass and spew caca.
Horse no helm.
I already beat Arlen's ass.
Let's see the quick time events in this.
One more question.
Yeah, so the quick time events have timers. Instead of a surprise, press this button.
You'd have to catch me first.
Cutting thrust. Prepare to enter close in 3, 2...
Come on. Let me hear it.
You got me.
Fuck yes. Finally! You were kicking my ass for a minute. I thought you had me again.
That was a good move. Kind of a cheap shot, though.
If it was a cheap shot, I would have smashed your brittle belter bones against the ceiling.
Don't believe everything they taught you in the Martian Navy. My bones are just as strong as yours.
I didn't believe a single thing they taught me at that fascist brainwash factory. That's why I'm here with you, brittle bitches.
Arlen and Rayan have begun breaching the airlock off the bridge. Once we're in, we are going
Holy shit, Io! Usually Io is covered up by these dust streams that fire off from its poles after volcanic activity. But it's clear as day.
It looks like any other moon. Pale and lumpy.
Don't you talk about her like that. She's a beautiful volcanic goddess.